this video, we continue go to this tutorial's Chapter 7, starting from Part 1. Within this chapter, we are starting to discuss and learn together about the looping. So there's our 4 looping statements within OpenSCAD. So within this chapter, we will separate to several videos. So first is our basic for looping, then we will discuss some complex pattern, then do some exercise together, and in the last we talk about some loop nesting. So for first one, let's start. So this one is we want to create a repeating pattern from some simple model. This simple model is just a single car. So let's create this new file. Save as. Now we have a new chapter. Chapter 7, Part 1. One single car. So remember, we have this vehicle parts script already put into the program folder. So we will use that. Use this. If you have the subfolder like me, just ensure you have this subfolder. Press F5 to ensure. Double check is the code is no issue. So we use Fn equal to 100. So that's similar to this tool. And then we have the variable. So we just try to do this again here so that we can review what's our knowledge about the simple car. So we have this track for Excel and wheel base. Save. And we have a simple body. The body, we will use the car, the parts in these vehicle parts. So let's do this. Remember, this body will has those front and the rear. Like you see here, we have our basic body. So we call this as the simple body, and the normal body is with the bumper. So that is the one. So let's keep that to see what is happen. So like this one, and then we give some the wheel. So I will not key in those. So I just copy here. Then we have those simple wheel. Let's see. So what this means? Simple car. Let's see. Invalidable unknown, ignore unknown wheel base. So this is missing our E. So when you read those error message, it can give you a lot of hints. And then we have this tool Excel. Then we should have our basic car. So we use this car with front and the rear bumper. So similar, but you can use that simple car parts as mentioned in the previous. And also, if you watched the earlier video, you may remember is I gave some color here. So if you want to change color, you can also change on these vehicle parts. So, but anyway, so we use this colorful car as our base. So we have a base, then take this sample and modify in order to create another car. So to avoid the duplication, the code to create a car, you should create a car module. So let's see. So what are these car module? So track. So car module now use this variable. So we have this car mod. Oh, let's make this another car, another file. So save as. So single car. Now we will do two cars. So the first is we build a module car. So we have our two variable. So one is the track equal to 30, wheelbase equal to 40, and then we give all those putting together. Since we already built this variable within the perimeter, so we don't need this variable anymore. So we can remove those, and we give this our tab inside. So now we have our module, but there's nothing here, and we will do this call. So if I just call car is coming, then it's I do this another one. So translate, go to the y, positive y. So let's give. Let's see, your car is about the 30 or 40. So let's go to the 50. 0x50y 0z, and then another car. So let's see. You have this one. So now, whenever you can do this translate, you create another car. And then create 8 car additionally. So means you will need to do something like this. So I will not repeat that. I just give you one more. So if you want to create a third car, you can put this as 100. Then you get a third car. So that is the way you keep adding. So if you keep copying this, you can get those this kind of model. But if you have such kind of way, you will see you will keep repeating the same thing. From the programming perspective, whenever you see any duplication, let's try to reuse those parts. So that part is this translation. Translate is x and z never change. It's just a change on this y. So and within this translate, car is the exact same. So we should consider is we use some looping or loop way to do this. So let's save to the 3. So 10 car with loop is 4. With 4 loop. So now we have one car. Let's we have one car first, and from here you will need to learn this for syntax. For the you give our this y side. So it's from 0. So first is 0 with colon. Every step is 50. Then if you want to draw 10 car, so you can see the 445. But you can use another way. It's 10 times 50 minus 1. So that means it's this 450. Is the 9 times of 50 because you're starting from 0. So that is the way you can make the looping work. So car not here. So then what's the difference is first we have our car, but we need to define the translate. Translate is x is 0, y we use this variable, then z is 0. Then you can see here, let's see what's happened. Oh, it's has an arrow, translate, let's read our message, parse arrow, syntax. So you can see here that is this syntax. Let me change this here. Same. So it's not due to I use some calculation. So let me see 10 car equal to, let's make a variable. So number cars to 10. So I want this using this number cars minus 1 times 50. But you see the difference is I forgot another, the closing, the parentheses. So this one, so 4 dy, so 4 with the open and the close. So now it's, let me see, so save. So do I have any parse? So 35, so 4 dy. Yeah, here. One is the dy and 0 dy equal to this, and let me see here, same, and this is the open dy translate. Oh yeah, so now is I miss another semicolon. So I suppose now is I focus on this for loop. So you see, so sometimes this error message tell you is line is 35, but actually you need to open your eyes for this. So now I have this colorful 10 rows of cars. So that is the this basic for looping. So and if use a for looping to create a pattern of cars, the first car should be the center of the origin. Every car should be placed behind the previous car. What's mean behind? Behind means is on the positive x. We can have those things. So let's see, we have these cars as collapse, and we will save as number 4 is this on the x. So let's analyze. So every translate is 70. So now we have this number of cars 7, and we need dx. So every is 70. So let's also give our variable. So whenever you think is you can calculate our variable, use that. So that step is variable. This also step. We have 10 cars, but now this time is changed to dx to the positive. So let's try. That is the our x part. So every step is 70, so they almost close each other. But since it's our car has this bumper, so maybe 80 is better. So now you can see the easier is if you put a step with the hard coding, you still need to modify these two numbers. But now we can modify as a variable. So that is the basic concept for 4, and the next video we will discuss a few of complex pattern altogether. Thank you for watching. See you later.